So Gucci Man betrays POOH SHEISTY and exposed as a federal informant. Child, I'm not sure if I understood that POOH SHEISTY was a person. I thought that was a mask that y'all put on over your face, right? So Gucci Mane is a rapper, right? And he betrayed POOH SHEISTY. Like, I don't understand. This is not anything that I listen to. I'm sure I don't know nothing that any of these people do, okay? Meaning any of their music. I'm assuming they're rappers. But I thought this was interesting because I see the comments of people saying that I guess this POOH SHEISTY person just got out of jail and they went and kidnapped. They kidnapped a rapper. They kidnapped a rapper. Now let's listen to this. This is it's only 13 minutes long. All right, let's hear it. Shout out to Flacco. Flacco, we are waiting for your video on Corey Holcomb from the week. Get to it. Shout out to Blade. I see you. I appreciate you. Said sending love, Auntie. Thank you so much, Boo. I see you. Thank you all so much for being here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Sorry for your luck. It is not. I feel like one of those evil witches in the Disney movies right now when they all get all loud. I am here. Now I need this fire to bloom up off of me. Sorry, y'all. I'm ready for the weekend, and you hear that ding? I'll check that later because they are driving me crazy.
Officially the greatest snitch in hip hop since 6ix9ine. Gucci Mane just made sure that POOH SHEISTY isn't coming home anytime soon. The next time we see POOH SHEISTY will be 50 years old. In our last video, we revealed how POOH SHEISTY, his girlfriend, his daddy, they're all sitting in jail right now on Fed charges. And today, the feds finally came out, gave their press conference and broke down why they arrested.
So this dude on the right, I'm assuming, is POOH SHEISTY. Oh, he's cute. POOH SHEISTY. Okay.
POOH SHEISTY, his daddy, his girlfriend, among other people, including they got, an arrest warrant for Big 30 right now. And
child, what is it, a family affair?
They broke down, it all stemmed from this Gucci Mane incident. See, we reported 4 months ago that POOH SHEISTY held Gucci Mane at gunpoint, made him sign a contract to take POOH SHEISTY from out of his deal. The feds update.
Oh my God. This is like when Vanilla Ice got hung out the window, allegedly, when he was with Suge Knight, right? Y'all still want to get into the record industry, specifically rap, listening to shit like this is happening in 2020. This is what happening in This is what's happening in 2026. This what y'all into? Y'all want to be a rapper that bad? Child. Thank you, Boo. He said Messy. He has been out for 3 months. Okay, he robbed Gucci and some music company employees, held him at gunpoint, released him from a contract. So the whole family in jail now? I'm just trying to catch up. This is wow. Shout out to Saint Fan. I see you, Boo. Good afternoon, Dr. Messy Esquire, and peace to the chat. Tony into the coffee fund. Salute to you for the strength you have to keep joining these panels. That one was okay. It really was. I just didn't have more than 3 hours to put in a pause. I was tired. Work has been working. You hear the ping? They still coming for me. They're going to have to wait. Thank you, Boo. I see you. I appreciate you. All right. Come on, Flacco.
It's even worse than I thought. First off, POOH SHEISTY is the dumbest human being on earth. You don't get much stupider than POOH SHEISTY. 2, Gucci Mane is one of the biggest rats in hip-hop history. One of the most surprising rats in hip-hop history. Gucci Mane is the last rapper that if you told me was a rat, I would tell you no way. Gucci Mane is officially a rat after today.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas.
Texas is on the come up, y'all. Texas is definitely on the come up for bullshit.
Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as POOH SHEISTY. Lontrell Williams.
Lontrell! We may need to start a male name. Lontrell!
Senior. Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30. Kadarius Waters. Marion Gibson. DeMarcus Glover.
We already got DeMarcus and Darcus.
Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. Ooh. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover.
The indictment says POOH SHEISTY told Gucci Mane, we can do this the hard way or the easy way. They got POOH SHEISTY and his daddy at like a Staples, printing out the contract they made up themselves. So they brought the contract to the studio.
Child, they went to Staples to print out their I guess it's a contract, but their ransom note basically. They went to Child, y'all don't have a printer at home, so y'all recorded going into Staples to print out your ransom note. I'm gonna just call it a ransom note. To print out your ransom note. You colors, you're so funny. I can't take it. I can't take it. Shout out to a white woman up in here. Hey, Celine, thank you, boo. She said, imagine being the oppressor. She said, imagine being the oppressor and saying POOH, SHEISTY, and Big 30 with. Woo, she right. Or Latrell, or Quadavius, or Doctors and DeMarcus, all that mess, child. Oh, I can't take it. I agree with you, boo.
POOH SHEISTY told Gucci Mane, hey, can I holler at you in the private room? Gucci said, yeah, they go to the private room. POOH SHEISTY said, hey, listen, could you sign me out of this deal? Sign this contract and release me, please. Gucci Mane said, hell no, I ain't signing you out of the deal. Bro, you just came home. You hot as grease.
Is POOH SHEISTY a good rapper, y'all? Give me a song. Let me look it up.
Bro, I'm not signing you out this deal, bro. Yo, you're my artist. POOH SHEISTY got irritated. Then POOH SHEISTY told somebody to go ahead and grab his bag. The person then brought the bag to POOH SHEISTY. POOH SHEISTY pulled out an AR pistol, they said, and pointed it at Gucci and told Gucci to sign it. Gucci obviously said, all right.
Obviously, he signed it.
Cool, I'll sign it. Now, while POOH SHEISTY got a pistol to Gucci Mane, making him sign it, POOH SHEISTY, grimy Memphis dudes, is in the other room robbing Gucci Mane's security, robbing like white dudes who came with Gucci Mane. This is
child, we all gonna go over there and we gonna execute this ransom note. Remember, I'm just calling it a ransom note. All right, I got a bunch of y'all. Let's go. All we trying to do is get up out the contract, child. That's all we doing. We getting up out of the contract, child. Because he want to do, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. So Gucci allegedly said that we're going to do it the hard way. So we going on over here. Y'all wait here. I'm going inside. This reminds me of the 5 Heartbeats too, with Big Red and all them. So I'm going to go in here and say, child, you going to release me off this contract? He said, nah, nigga, I'm not doing it. Child, you gonna release me out this contract? Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna do it. In the meantime, instead of being out there watching the door, they out here robbing people. Way to look out. Instead of being out here being on the lookout and just making sure that nobody does nothing, they out here robbing people. Child, I like that watch. I'm gonna need you to give it up. You got any money in your pocket? Child, I'm gonna need that necklace, those rings. I'm gonna need all that. Y'all supposed to be on the lookout. He in there doing the hard work. POOH SHEISTY. In there doing the hard work. Y'all here fucking around. Negroes, I tell you. Y'all just be... The jokes write themselves. Oh, shout out to Celine with another 2. She said, who's going to Staples to print a ransom note? Exactly, girl. You know they got to keep track of all that shit. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. I'm just saying. Woo! Lord help your people. All right, come on, Flacco.
Yo, these is business people. These is people who came with Gucci. White boys. They robbing the white boys for their Rolex bags with multiple watches in it, for their wallets, for everything. I'm like, hold on. If the purpose was to have them to sign you out of the deal, why are you robbing the people with Gucci? That makes no sense whatsoever. But the robbery continued, even though Gucci Mane was signing the contract to get POOH SHEISTY from out of it. Now, apparently, like, POOH SHEISTY had to ask his daddy, which is why the daddy is currently, in jail. POOH SHEISTY had to ask his daddy, hey, Pops, is this good enough? The Pops said, nah, Pooh, tell him to, like, sign a date.
Negroes. The man had to ask his dad, is this okay? In the middle of the robbery. In the middle of the robbery. Daddy, is this okay? I guess at least he knew he didn't have the capability. Daddy, is this okay? We printed this house over there at Staples. Is this okay? Is this really his thing? He probably wrote it in cursive and didn't know. Allegedly, I'm assuming POOH SHEISTY is young. Excuse me. I'm assuming POOH SHEISTY is young. He look young. Gucci Mane is, he's older. He looks like it anyway. Y'all let me know if he's not. He wrote it in cursive. POOH SHEISTY don't understand cursive because he's young. Shout out to Generation Z. Daddy, is this okay, child? Daddy, who's allegedly probably Generation X, looked and said, child, that's just cursive. It's okay. That's his name, in case you didn't know. Colors, you're so funny. Oh, shout out to Blade. He said, dumbest of criminals. Child, is this real life? I'm telling y'all, we are living in the Truman Show. Someone is up here, like with Pinocchio, whatever you call it, just pulling strings, child, just pulling strings. I'm telling you. Lord help your people. And you rob some white people?
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense.
Clearly not.
As alleged for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father...
Child, it was all a mistake. It's a misunderstanding. So he already effed up in Florida, a Republican state. Now he going over here to Texas and effing up a Republican state. Child, I told you they all the same. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. Child, this is crazy.
Lontrell Williams Sr. is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been...
This shit down. I knew you effing lying. What is wrong with y'all? Oh my goodness. I know you effing lying.
His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
First off, man, POOH, you go.
I can't stand you, Negroes. I cannot stand you, Negroes. I cannot. And y'all think that the community has a chance? This sounds like the Keystone fucking cops right now. This sounds like the Keystone... Lontrell Sr., you didn't tell your son to tell his friends to not put this shit on the internet. I mean, y'all already went to Staples. Y'all already produced a ransom note. I'm just calling it a ransom note, y'all. You done already went to Staples to produce a ransom note. Y'all supposed to be out here guarding the door. Y'all out here robbing people. You're asking Daddy, is this sufficient? Daddy,
Thanks for the tip.
is this sufficient? This what y'all doing? Then, after you've committed an illegal act, you get on said internet to show what you did. I just want to know, is that white supremacy, discrimination, or racism? Which one is it? Which one is it? And also, to top it all off, because I'm sure that this will come up somewhere, was this Donald Trump's fault?
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
So who's about to come out and say, nah, my baby? What is wrong with y'all? Now, I'm not condoning illegal behavior. I do not condone illegal behavior. All I'm saying is if you're going to do illegal behavior, can y'all keep anything to yourself? Child, y'all know better than the biatches. Biatches, y'all might get a reprieve, at least during this segment. Biatches. Biatches. Oh, I'm sorry. Negroes, coloreds, blacks, sassies, B1s, African Americans, chocolates, ebonies, pick a fucking name. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Wow. Thank you so much, Uncle Rick. I appreciate you. Where am I at? Reaper, thank you. I'm not going to let you miss. He had an ankle monitor. He had an ankle monitor on, and the security is an off-duty cop. Child. Come on, Flacco, because I just don't know what else to say.
Going to jail, bro. Y'all, I don't know how much to explain this. You ain't coming home. See you at 50 if you're lucky. I'm thinking at this point it's 60 plus, bro, because they got y'all in 4K. So POOH actually recruited one dust mice, one of the dustiest of the dust mice, called Damn Fool 375. So this dude he robbed the dudes who was with Gucci Mane, and they also robbed Gucci Mane as well, okay? So we see it right here. So on surveillance footage from the offense location, the individual believed to be Rogers can be seen exiting the building carrying what appears to be the Louis Vuitton bag reported stolen. Now, Rogers also posted a video on his Instagram showing him wearing a Rolex GMT Master Batman Rolex with an oyster steel that appears visually similar to the watch stolen from So this dude is flexing with stolen watches and stolen jewelry because he never had nothing, man.
They got pictures. You just out here just walking around with the shit on.
This dude draws those stink, right? This dude look dusty, right? He never had nothing. He never had no Rolex. And it's a shame as well, because you doing drills for POOH SHEISTY.
I blame POOH SHEISTY Senior and Junior. I blame POOH SHEISTY Senior and Junior for getting these Keystone cops involved, okay? They chose them. They chose them. Just like with the biatches. You chose them. What in the hell? Child, he looked like he ain't never had nothing. You are flexing that little pocketbook. Child, that's a pocketbook. I got one of those. It's Michael Kors, though. It's just a purse. That's what you wanted? Child, with all the activities that you participate in, you couldn't have went and got one yourself? Y'all, do y'all ever follow the rules? Ever? Child, I wouldn't know. I mean, maybe y'all know. I would personally wouldn't know a Rolex or a Breitbart or near none of that if I saw it. Excuse me, unless it was in the case at the store. Child, I don't be knowing near none of that. So if you came by me and you had one on, unless you tell me, I wouldn't know. Hell, half the time I can't even tell when somebody got Ray-Bans on. I just don't be paying attention like that. Y'all needed to do this bad. I blame Senior and Junior. Somebody didn't think this shit through.
Who's a multimillionaire and you ain't never had a Rolex? So he's flexing, and the police are seeing is like, oh my God, thank God. Thank God. And what makes things worse is the person who they robbed had air tags on the product. So they stole these things and they're bringing these things to their homes.
Oh my God.
And the air tags is tracking them the entire time. They're being tracked with the air tags. So the air tags got their location. Then the police go to your Instagram and see you posted up with the same things you, all right, forget about it, bro. All right, bro, cool, man. Yo, POOH SHEISTY, you cook, bro. And after all this abundance of evidence, we didn't find out that everybody who got robbed, including Gucci Mane, is cooperating.
The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some.
I'm sorry. Why wouldn't they cooperate, Bueller? Why wouldn't they cooperate? Oh, should they just go and get another pair of Keystone cops to go after those Keystone cops so there can be bloodshed all in the street? Is that the better option? That's not me coming from Flacco. He's like, oh, they're snitching. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? Lord, help your people.
Establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location and nearby.
They rented a car, yo. They rented a car. Yo, what do y'all want from me? What do y'all want from me? They rented a car. Am I supposed to, this is not real. I am not a criminal and I know better than all of this shit. These are criminals, allegedly. Uncle Rick, I've said, since I've been on the internet here on YouTube, I've said that all the police have to do is grab their coffee and donuts and go to their desk and turn on social media, because people is always telling on themselves. They're always telling on themselves. This nigga, first of all, got an ankle monitor on, which monitors everywhere you go. I don't know if it buzzes because I don't know criminals. It probably buzzes when you leave the state or you get too far away. You know, like them dog collars that dogs have. You can only go so far and it's like, right? You rented a car. You're probably using, what is it called? The thing where it takes the tolls. You know what I'm talking about. Things where it takes the tolls. You probably have been monitored. Cameras are everywhere. Then you're taking goofballs who are robbing while they're supposed to be watching, and then they post this shit on damn social media.
Office supply store and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the.
Y'all went to an office supply store, which I'm assuming is Staples, and then y'all in a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. So that dude that with the Gucci, Fucci, Poochie, and Lucci probably came in with it on, with the cameras, because it's a hotel, right? They probably loud as shit, bringing attention to themselves. They probably came back saying, yeah, we did that.
Defense, fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least two of the defendants.
Y'all left your fingerprint. Y'all left your fingerprints. Probably while y'all was in there stealing.
Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from.
They made y'all take the bus. I am about to shut this shit down. They made y'all take a Greyhound to commit a crime. They made y'all take a Greyhound to commit the crime. They couldn't even give y'all a ride. They couldn't have rented a car for you. They couldn't have rented a private jet. I mean, all of this obviously is traceable, but damn, they put y'all on a Greyhound and y'all said, we going. We got you. A Greyhound. None of y'all had cars. None of y'all could have asked one of the squeegee boys. Not a squeegee boy. Let me not say that. Y'all couldn't have asked somebody to steal a car for y'all that y'all could have used. Y'all took a bus. So you're in a bus station with camera. Y'all, I can't finish this. We'll be here all day. I can't get through it because this is so ridiculous, damn list. This is absolutely insane. In 2026? Daddy, is this okay? So the dad covered off on all this since he was in on the crimination. I'm going to call it crimination. Sega talk, biz, child. Thank you, boo. He said, Miss, you got me stitches cracking the F up. It's not me, it's them. Thank you, boo, but child, it's them. What am I listening to? Listen, I don't know who these people are. This sounds crazy. Child, y'all really believe that the children are our future? This is the future? I'm talking about Lonzel Jr. He's Z. I'm assuming he's Z. Y'all didn't tell me how old he is. Is he Z or is he Y? Lonzel Jr. and Senior. You goofballs that took the bus to go commit a crime. Child, you just say it out loud and it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But don't forget, y'all, this is all because of white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. This is because we're living in Jim Crow 2.0. I know this is what it's about.
Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. In this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document.
Gucci Mane's real name is Roderick Davis, and he is identified as RD.
Gucci Mane's name is Roger. Hey, Roger. Interesting.
In the paperwork, I want to say Gucci Mane is the biggest rat since 6ix9ine, but I'm happy about this, sir. Tell all these niggas, man. Right? Yo, listen, man, y'all out here robbing them good white folks, acting like y'all can be held. Man, Gucci Mane, I'm proud of you, man, for not keeping the street. Bro, they rob your employees. So Gucci Mane, RD, personally knew POOH SHEISTY Williams Jr. by both his legal name and the name under which he performs. So he identified POOH SHEISTY by his legal name and the name under in which he performs. All right? So they
give me a popular POOH SHEISTY song, please, that I might know. Please give it to me so I can listen to it.
Verify POOH SHEISTY's Instagram account, etc., etc. Now this says RD Gucci Mane described POOH SHEISTY as wearing a black Nike brand SHEISTY mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of POOH SHEISTY matched the individuals depicted throughout POOH SHEISTY's Instagram. The victims also identified POOH SHEISTY's daddy Instagram as Mob Ties Global. Now, Big 30. Gucci Mane and the other people that got robbed identified Big 30, a well-known hip-hop artist also known as Big 30, as present during the offense. Gucci Mane identified his Instagram account as Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. The account contains photographs of Big 30 and POOH SHEISTY and Waters and others. We like to laugh and joke, but let's be serious right here. Gucci Mane had to tell, not for the obvious reasons. Gucci Mane has Pooh Shiesty signed to him. Gucci Mane knows that Pooh Shiesty is demanding a heavy bag. Gucci Mane can take Pooh Shiesty right now and sell Pooh Shiesty to a larger label and receive a $15, $20 million bag. If Pooh Shiesty made Gucci Mane under duress sign release papers to get Pooh Shiesty from out of his deal, when Gucci Mane goes to court to say, hey, I signed this under duress, Gucci Mane would have had to tell anyways.
Right.
Y'all didn't think Gucci Mane was going to take a $15 or $20 million L to keep the street and real, right? Like y'all.
Well, why would, why would he give up his livelihood, right? Because I think he has a wife. Gucci Mane has a Keisha Kaur. That's like the only thing I know, right? So he's supposed to go play street. He's supposed to go play street and now have to, I mean, dealing with rappers, of course, you probably got that issue. But he's supposed to go play street and then have to worry about somebody coming back and going back and going back and going back. What else is he going to do? I guess this could have never came to light, and then he could have just handled it behind closed doors, I shall call it. And then there'd be all this mess going on in the streets in Memphis or I guess Dallas or Florida. So then the rest of us got to suffer. Not that I live there, okay? I'm just saying, you just never know. It's crazy all around us, yeah. It's crazy all around us. So, okay, I won't listen to Pooh Shiesty. But child, clearly he's worth whatever amount of millions that he just said. Maybe Gucci Mane should have just let him go, but I guess he said, I need a bag, I got to get a bag. There's more money to be said out there, I want a bag. What was he in jail for initially? Anybody know? I don't know if they said that.
Gucci Mane was going to allow Pooh Shiesty to finesse himself out the contract, go ahead and sign a $20 million deal and keep him out of it, right? Y'all didn't think Gucci Mane was that stupid, right? That he was going to lose $20 million for trying to be street, right? For trying to win over y'all validation. Man, cut it out, man. Gucci Mane said, hold on. My two options here is I either tell them folks I signed that contract under duress and tell, or lose out with $20 million, I'm telling, as he should. Because Gucci Mane only had one option. Because if he planned on contesting signing the release paper, he would still have to explain, bro, this is your signature. They have you on camera signing this. Mm-hmm. You is on camera signing this release paper. Because in the indictment, they said that Pooh Shiesty and his daddy pulled out a cell phone and they recorded Gucci Mane signing it, so Gucci Mane can't deny signing it. So if they have you on camera signing this release paper, they got you your signature on the paper, they can take this to in label and say, hey, yo, we're out of the contract. I want a new deal. Gucci Mane would have had to say in court of law, these folks made me sign this under duress. Well, how did they make you sign it under duress? They made me sign it under duress by telling me if I don't sign it, they will kill me. They had a pistol to me. If you was going to say this in civil court, then you could have just said this in criminal court, in which he did. Gucci Mane did what he had to do to make sure that Pooh Shiesty and them folks got locked up. So he now has the proof and the evidence that they made him sign this under duress. So now Pooh Shiesty is still signing Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane still got Pooh Shiesty rights. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what do you guys think about this?
He still has, excuse me, wait, what? Hold on.
You could have just said this in criminal court, in which he did. Gucci Mane did what he had to do to make sure that Pooh Shiesty and them folks got locked up. So he now has the proof and the evidence that they made him sign this under duress. So now Pooh Shiesty is still signing Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane still got Pooh Shiesty rights.
Wow. So he's sending you to jail. Well, he's not sending you to jail. You just sent yourself to jail. And any money that's made, he's still going to make money off of you. Now, if there's music out there that hasn't been put out while you in jail, Long Trail, or whatever his name is, senior and junior, he's still going to be making money off of you. He's going to be mad. He's going to be mad. Child, this is ridiculous. Crazy. Child, shout out to the colors. Every day, you find something for me to laugh at. Shout out to Jean Lay. Thank you so much, Boo. Very, very generous of you. She said, Dr. Messy helped save the country. Esquire, I don't know. I can't help these people. All I can do is allow us to laugh. The jokes write themselves on this one, no, child. This is this is all the way crazy. This one is all the way crazy.